We're definitely slightly above our speed target. Just slightly. And we're at our altitude target, but we are, yeah. It's getting a bit toasty. Wow. These boosters are just too, yeah. Okay, target missed. Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program with me, Spacefish. We are right back here at our beautiful Kerbal Space Center with the birds chirping in the background and me totally oblivious of what we are going to do this episode. So I want to kind of see what are our next goals here. So let's maybe have a quick look at mission control and see what kind of stuff we have active and what's like next goals. So we want to plant a flag on the moon, apparently, but I don't think that's like the main storyline quest right now, is it? I think explore Kerbin is what was. Let me see. Escape the atmosphere, explore the moon. Yeah, I think this is pretty much like the main, well, let's call it storyline mission. I mean, there's not really a storyline, but the main mission that guides you around what to do next, and then this is like on top things. So, okay, cool. I think the music is a little bit loud, isn't it? Let me maybe lower that a tiny bit. Master should be fine, but well, music can go like all the way down to here. I think it's a bit better. Now, let's look back at this. So we have a few contracts still. We have like 50 bajillion years to complete. The coupler on a suborbital trajectory over the moon. Yeah, not gonna get there for a while, I don't think, because this is our next contract. Okay. So we're trying to figure out if all matter in the universe is as dense as on Kerbin, but haven't come up with a conclusive test for it. So as we come in, our exploration of Kerbin is going according to plan. We must continue to unravel its mysteries. We need to test our rendezvous. Ah, I remember. Park two vessels next to each other around Kerbin. So I think that was what we actually originally launched that other rocket for, right? Could it be the case? I think it is. So we need to get another one of these up and maybe kind of find out if we can do something along the way to make some more money. I mean, it's going to get us a bunch of money, but still. I would like some on top money from some other contracts. So let's check these out. Haul TT-70 radial decoupler into flight above Kerbin. I'll have to check that one out. I mean, it sounds like a good opportunity, but we'll have to see. Position satellite. Okay, equatorial orbit. I don't think we can do that easily, that quickly. Equatorial orbit is something that we need a lot of power for, and I'm not sure we have the right engines and stuff for that kind of thing yet. Board of the directors, troubling issues. Oh, stranded in low Kerbin orbit. Okay, not kind of doable within the scope of this mission. Consequence is somewhat worse. Rescue another guy from. Everybody's getting lost in Kerbin orbit. Oh god. Ferry two tourists safely to their destination. Huh. Interesting. Well, we need more debris in low orbit. Charter the tour, see the sights here on Kerbin, keep them alive and show them a good time. Fly by the moon, orbit around. Wow, that's actually a lot of stuff. Well, can't do that yet either. Send a sign. Okay, can't do that yet either. And well, it doesn't. Okay. Oh god, there's not too many missions, is it? What do we have as side things here? Like this is science. I mean, this would be a thing, but I don't know. I don't know if we've got the right devices to actually get additional science data right now. And actually we don't get to space, so that's not even. Okay, let's just check this one out. So we have the TT-70 radial decoupler. 13 to 20k. Okay, TT-70. Let's see what the TT-70 is. If not, I guess we'll just work a bit on our original rocket and then go with that. Wait, did I not save the design on that one? Oh, come on, you can't tell me that. Seriously? Please tell me I saved the design on that one. Contains locked or enveloped parts. Great. So yeah, I mean, there's obviously some old designs here, and this music is still incredibly loud, isn't it? Ah, God. This is an issue. I thought I had saved the design, but apparently I haven't. Looks like we need to design a completely new rocket from the ground up then. I don't like this. It's actually a bit annoying. I mean, we could reuse an old design. Something like this or something, you know? I don't know, let's check out what the TT-70 is. I mean, I think the only reason we made that old rocket that big actually was because we needed to test out a specific decoupler or something. So... we want a TT-70... we don't even have a TT-70, do we? That is obviously very... oh no, here it is. Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, what if... I think I still kind of want to build a new rocket, just like for the fun of it. But we will start with another one of these Barabarabadnyas. And then just kind of make it a bit of a satellite again. And just use a smaller rocket. I think that should be fine. Let's do just that. So, what we will need on this thing is going to be a bit of an... I mean, that's kind of the thing again, right? Because like last time we already had issues with these stabilizers. So maybe we'll go with the bigger one this time, just to make sure that we've got a little bit of extra power there. How is this stuff for power even? Yeah, 3 times the torque. Should hopefully be doing a bit more for us, even though it does require a bit more of electric charge too. So we'll have to make sure that we provide for that. Which, I totally forgot all the keys again, so that's great. X, yes, okay. So we'll plunk down 2 batteries on this thing. Then, plunk down a few solar panels too. Just to kind of make sure that we're good for power. Cool. We will need an antenna. And I'm not quite sure how we will do this just yet, because, I mean, that is kinda... Maybe we can do that on the outside of the stage eventually. Okay, let me see. So, have we done all this so far? Like, the issue is, I'm not quite sure if any of these can only be operated by Kerbal nodes or something. We've got these Science Juniors and everything where I'm not quite sure if we used them. I think we used the Mystery Goo Containment Unit pretty much everywhere, but something like a Science Junior, right? Did we bring that up yet or not? I'm actually unsure about that. That would be great to know. And also, do I need an astronaut to run that or not? I don't know. Yeah. No clue. Do we just want to try it out? I mean, it's 1.8k, so it's not too bad for money, I suppose. Let's do it. Let's just try it out. Okay. Alright. What I now want to do is I want to get a little bit of a fairing on top of that. So, let's go to aerodynamics. No, where were the fairings at? Was it structural? Where did I find the fairings last time? This music is so annoyingly loud. Like, why is this so loud? I've just lowered it. Like, come on. I want to hear myself talk, please. Service bay. Okay, well, we don't need that right now, I don't think. But, fairings? Where are the fairings at? Utility, no. Could this music please get a little bit more quiet? Like, come on. I think I need to have another look at that in a few minutes. Wait, is this... No, it's not, is it? That can't be a fairing. Nope. Where are the fairings at? I just had that in the last episode. That's actually pretty weird. Why do I not find that right now? Is that somewhere here in the coupling space? Doesn't look to be the case. I would think that it... Oh, here. Payload. Okay, that makes sense. 1.25, is that fine? That is actually fine, great. Okay. Let me do something like this then? Okay, I would say that looks pretty decent, doesn't it? I like that a bit more than my RPG kind of design from last episode, not gonna lie. What we could probably put on here, though. Or do we wanna... Maybe we actually... Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like putting the antenna inside the fairing. I think that would be a bit unrealistic, probably. I guess, I suppose. So what I want to do, kinda, is put a fuel tank on here. Not too big of a fuel tank. Something like this. That should be fine. Then a little engine, which is most effective in vacuum. So thrust in vacuum is pretty low. Do I not have, like, a small, tiny... Come on. Oh, wait. The thrust in vacuum is super low, but the ISP is super high. What? I've got no... Now that's an issue. I still don't remember what ISP means. Does it mean high efficiency? Or does it mean low efficiency? I'm thinking it means high efficiency. So, like, this thing would have a low thrust, but a high efficiency, right? Despite this, 909 series will being particularly useful as a final stage. And thus more efficient in... I think it's more efficient in vacuum. Let's just try it out. I think that's what that says. I will, I am recording 2 episodes on this today, so in between the episodes I will definitely make sure to check up on that and once and for all get clear on that mystery of if it actually is better or not. So we will work with stack separators, just to kind of avoid things sticking to each other, just like this. I will also now get that antenna. This one was the plan. How far does it range? Yes, thank you, Steam. I did totally want to get tabbed out of the game there for, like, my friends list popping up for no apparent reason whatsoever. Great. This music is way too loud, isn't it? Oh god. Antenna type direct, rating 500k. 31.6 million meters. Okay. I guess that's oh. I hope it's sufficient. Let's just hope that it will be sufficient. Okay. Symmetry. Wait, what? Ah, god, okay. Alright, cool. So plunking that down here. Cool. That's our little antenna right there. And then what will we need next? We will need a bit of fuel, which we will pick this fuel tank, I think. Let's just zoom out a bit. I think we can put like one more on there. That's maybe not... I mean, this one's not quite as big, but it does look different. Can I just adjust the designs? Oh yes, I can. Oh, great. That is pretty cool. I love that. Okay, question being, is this going to be enough to get us into orbit with some solid fuel boosters? I hope so. I think so. I guess we can always try, and if it doesn't work, you know, we burnt a bit of money, but, well, we tried. Okay, so I think this one is for a big one. Yes, okay. So it's pretty much a choice between these two, I think. I mean, this one has super low efficiency. This one's got higher efficiency. One of them had thrust vectoring and the other one didn't. That's also a factor to consider. Because thrust vectoring, yeah, swivel. So this one gives us more control over the spacecraft. But it will have lower efficiency for us. Well, at least within the atmosphere. In vacuum, it has higher efficiency. So the higher up we get, the more efficient it will be compared to this one. Thrust is a bit lower, I think. Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's considerably lower. It's like nearly 20% less thrust within the atmosphere. I kind of want to have that, to be honest, just to be able to have more control over the spacecraft. I kind of would like to be able to control where I'm going, if that makes sense. So let's try it like that. And then we were meant to test these, which I need to actually accept the contract for that in a second. What was the mode here? Radial? Mirror. Ah, okay. I would like radial, please. Thinking we will do 4 solid fuel boosters. Just like this. And which ones are we picking? You don't really have a big choice, that's an issue. I mean, these are way too big. These are potentially a bit too small though. I think these should be a good idea. Somewhat like that. Yeah, okay. I also would like some struts just to make sure this thing doesn't wiggle itself apart. Just like a bunch of them, right? Like this, and maybe one that connects up to the inside, like that, just to make sure that all works. Okay, cool. Then we will need, I would like a parachute. I would like to, I do remember that in the last episode we did test out the whole parachute thing, and it does actually make a huge bit of a difference, money-wise, to actually recover these things. Okay. I mean, the thing is, for aerodynamics, we would kind of want this, right? So if we would use these for aerodynamics, and then we could still... Where's parachutes at again? Wasn't it like utility? Yes. We could still do radial mount parachutes, not drogue chutes, but parachutes. Somewhat here. I hope that's going to be enough to bring those things down safely. That would be great. But yeah, the reason that I'm doing this, just for those of you guys that didn't see last episodes, I did some experimenting in the last episode with you guys, and kind of found out that putting parachutes on these lower stages to be able to recover them does actually make sense economically. So that's why I'm kind of doing that, and I should probably just put one onto the central stage here as well. Question being if I will actually get to re-enter that central stage in the very end, because I don't quite know how far up I will get with this. So far we appear to have 4k meters a second in delta V in this, which, well, that's a whole lot. I'm not quite sure I'll get to re-enter this stage, to be honest. Like, it could just end up floating in space with the parachutes put on there. How much does one of these cost? I mean, $400 is a bit. I just don't know. I don't know. I've got no clue. What do we do? Let's try and put one in here. I think I'd rather have one too many than miss one in the very end. Okay, so we can do winglets, we can do fins and all that stuff. The advantage with these being that they're steerable, I think, while these are fixed. Those are a bit more expensive, but not too much, so I think I will definitely get those. And that will hopefully help me out a bit with the whole controllability of the craft. And look at this! I really like that design. Looks pretty sleek, if you ask me. I'm kind of wondering if we should potentially just expand that fuel tank by a little bit. I think we will do that. Just like one of these smaller ones. I don't want to totally overdo it again like we did in the last episode, but I feel just having which one did I pick? This one, right? Yeah. Just having one more of these would kind of be good. I mean, I'm kind of worrying that I may overbuild it. I mean, that just added only 150 meters a second to the craft. Maybe we don't want that. Let's stick with that design. I think that's good. Okay, so staging will be important. We've got this stuff set up, right? Basic engine start. When these decouple these parachutes open, that's fine. We don't want to have that in this stage though, but in this one. So when this decouples, that parachute opens. Then we can ignite that engine. And well, the fairing we can just jettison whenever. to be honest. But it's in the last stage for now. I think that's good. How will we call this? I'm not quite sure. Dart. We will just call it Dart Mark 1. Cool. Because it looks a bit more pointy than the RPG that we built in the last episode. Super creative as always, obviously. Just confirming that it's in here. It is. Cool. And now we need to leave the VAB for a second because I do want to accept that contract. But with that said, guys, I think I'll have to place a quick cut here and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So, we need to go here. So, we will need to use these 13k to 20. I'm actually that's the one thing I'm kind of worried about, right? Like, with these huge solid fuel boosters, I'm kind of worried we will be either going way too fast or we will be way too high before we can jettison them. Well, let's accept the contract and let's try and hit the goal. It's gonna be a harder one, I think. Just due to that concern right there, but we've got the Dart Mark 1 here. For some reason it's missing the top part of it, but let's hope that it's gonna be there. We can select a mission flag. Do we not have our custom flag there already? Did I not? Oh, it's missing. Yeah, obviously when I switched my PC that thing went missing. I need to upload my custom Spacefish flag again. I think, did I have that imported when we actually started out this series? I think we did. I would really like to get my Spacefish flag into this game again. Oh, that was pretty, cool, actually. I love that. Okay, but yeah, here we go. Mission flag selected. Let's launch this vessel. And then we will actually have to kind of pay attention to where our other satellite is in orbit as well to try and meet that little goal there too. Okay, so here we are. Way smaller than the previous missions. I hope that it's actually going to be big enough to meet our goals. I think that's actually a pretty decent position to start launching from. We will probably have to do some oh wait, no, actually. I think we want to launch it when it's kind of here. So let's speed it up a bit until that satellite gets right around here. Okay, so I think that's a better point to launch from. Now, do you guys have confidence in this working out? I'm not quite sure about it yet, but let's see. I will have to kind of micromanage my engine, I think, to try and hit this target here. All the other contracts are not really too, well, too necessary to hit right now, except this one here, obviously. That's kind of the main goal of this whole mission. Okay, I think let's get the engine up to 100% for a start. And have a last look at the beautiful rocket here. I love it. Okay, let's get going. In 3, 2, 1, and a liftoff. Oh god. A quick one. A very quick one. Okay. Shutting the main engines off for the time being then. It is kind of jittery, isn't it? Why is it this jittery right now? This looks a bit weird. I hope you guys are seeing this all fine, but for me... Oh. Oh. Wait a second, can I pause this here? Yes. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I think my computer hates something right now, so I will try and figure that out for 1 second. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Give me 1 second. Okay, and we're back. I don't know. I closed a few things. Maybe that helps. I hope it does, because something is definitely weird. Maybe the physics are just kind of getting annoyed at me or something, but let's try to see if it's better again. It does seem like things are working out a bit nicer now, so that's good. We are going a bit fast, aren't we? Oh god. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's hope this is sort of going to work out. I think things may be getting a bit toasty out here in just a second. I'm literally not even using the main engine right now, which is crazy. But, we're definitely slightly above our speed target. Just slightly. And we're at our altitude target, but we are, yeah. It's getting a bit toasty. Wow. These boosters are just too, yeah. Okay. Target missed. Guess that's just the way that that's gonna have to work. That was a bad idea. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's jettison the remains of that stage. I think we will still coast up into... Yeah? We're still coasting upwards into sort of space. Maybe we can still make the orbit. Let's see. Ah, God. That was a messy one. As always, I guess, I suppose. But here we go. We will just try and get this marker into the middle here. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? Okay. So, oop, that's a bit much. 108k. But yeah, we will... Rendezvous is going to be a bit harder to achieve now with all this messy stuff going on. I think we kind of are not on, like, the perfect trajectory. Like, not perfectly going equatorial either. So that's an issue. Okay, this is kind of as good as it gets. We'll have to adjust myself to sort of this point, and then I can probably adjust the rest of it there. Okay, that's gonna be a more complicated one. Oh, God. Ignite? Go? Whoa. We kind of missed our burn there, didn't we? Okay, let's see our liquid fuel. Are we even gonna make this? I'm not quite sure we have enough delta V in the stage for this. Ah, God. I mean, we literally just wasted half a stage, or well, a full stage even. So I don't know, I'm not too optimistic about this right now. Where are we at? Oh, we're past our apoapsis already. Great. Good stuff. Let's try and adjust for that. Kind of burn a bit further up to bring our apoapsis with us. I think we may make it into orbit, but we won't have enough fuel to actually rendezvous with the other thing. We've got like 400 meters a second left in this stage, and we won't make it. I don't know. I don't think it's actually worth to continue trying this. Why? Why did that have to happen? Did our solid fuel boosters actually... Oh yeah, I think they're still out here in space, right? I think that's like parts of them too. Okay, I think we will... we'll have to give up on that one. Unfortunately, look at that red glow from the engine though. Whew. But yeah, what do I say? I mean, there's no way for us to recover this thing. Well, not... Yeah. There's no way for us to recover it either. But like... I'm kind of sad. We could have easily had that. That craft was way more powerful than needed, as kind of seen by that launch. But well, messed it up. I guess that happened. So I guess that gives us a good opportunity to try that contract again. Maybe with like, I'm not quite sure if we're gonna go one less solid fuel booster or two. Actually, considering that we had a whole another stage left there, maybe we will just go and use two. I think that may be fine, but well, let's try and I mean, we can't try and cut this thing down honestly, because it's just gonna... I mean, theoretically it should just explode when it's re-entering the atmosphere, but let's see. I'll try and keep this still oh god, yep. that little protective shell on there. And see if at least parts of this thing can somehow miraculously survive. But realistically, it should all explode. I mean, look at this heat. Don't see any heat indicators yet, which is kind of interesting. Why? Can the engine just absorb heat? Because, you know, it puts out heat usually too. I mean, that kind of doesn't make much of any sense to me. But somehow, nothing is exploding. I don't know. I really don't know what's up with the heat mechanics in this game, but, well. As you guys can see there, we are somehow, managing to survive the atmosphere. I don't know. It's weird. I'm just going to try and keep this pointed at the retrograde right now and see if we cannot have like this main part survive. Which would be great because I think that's a lot, like a big part of the actual money into this rocket. So let's find out together. Don't want to go too close to the ground. I think I'm going to stop it at like, say 2K? Huh? I don't know. We're somehow still alive. I suppose I can sort of point this like something like this to kind of try and slow it down a bit. Okay. Now just go back to retrograde. It's actually interesting. I mean, yeah, we can just kind of try and use the aerodynamics to slow it down and then point at retrograde right before impacting, sort of like this. Let's see how much of it survives. Oh! We tried. We tried. Okay, let me go to the Space Center and see if any of our debris that we put parachutes on did survive. That would be great if it did. I mean, would at least be some money recovered from that mission. Oh god, what a fail. Huh. Did all the debris just get wrecked? It's actually interesting. I mean, everything of that had parachutes on it. Did they just not work? Did these parachutes just not work when, Whoa. Did they just not work when I kinda, you know, I'm not on grid with them? That's actually kind of annoying. I thought that would work. I would have loved to get some money back from that. Do you have some sort of financial log somewhere so we can see if that actually worked out or not? Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh. Ah! That stuff as well. That was a thing. I don't know how that works anymore, but, you know. Should probably look into that eventually as well. Just to kind of try and optimize things, but I don't know, it does not seem to me like these parachutes worked. Maybe it was because I was not on the grid with them when they were meant to inflate. I don't know. Kind of want to keep them on there for the time being, but oof. Okay, so we will just make this 2 solid fuel boosters then. Just keep it like that. We don't need you guys anymore. Because, well, can't really connect that up to well. I mean, I could probably do that at the very least. Alright. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Guess that's gonna be the Dart Mark II then. Let me save that. And then we will go to the launch pad, but only in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was certainly an interesting one with that little mishap right there, and a lot of spaceship building. So I do hope you guys had a lot of fun. If you did, please consider hitting that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, please also consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on any upcoming episodes. But as always, guys, I would like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.